That's a wonderful memory. Thank you for sharing. To
Yeah.
start off this next segment, we're gonna talk about more of your journey um,
Hmm.
to America, um, more of your experience as a boat person. To start
Okay.
off, can you share your memories and feelings about having to flee Vietnam?
Yeah. So I remember, I was in in Saigon when my parents says that plan say let's say that 3 days from now they're gonna escape, right? The plan was 3 days from today the escape start. So my dad tell my mom to go and pick me up because I was not living with them. So my mom went to Saigon and picked me up. When we come on, we were on my mom go up there, pick me up. We drive, we take the bus down. So it took one day for my mom to go, one day for for us to come back. So and then maybe a day for us to gather up everybody and prepare and to leave. However, on the just the second day, I don't know what happened, but the local police knows about the escape. That means that they got to leave right away. So oh, I forgot a part, a little part. When my mom come and pick me up, she tell my cousin take me to bring we all go meet down at the site, then we can all go together. However, on the second day, the police all knows what we were planning. So my dad said that we have to leave my mom behind. So we took up in the middle of the night while my mom is still traveling down with my other cousin. So that's it. That was that. It was scary because we leave one day earlier than what was planned, and everything was not quite ready. And me and my sister was like 6, and my brother was just 2 years older than me. He was 12, I think. And we're going with my dad, and I were all asking, why don't we wait for mom? Why don't we wait for mom? Where's mom? Why are we leaving mom behind? We were all very scared. But my dad said, we got to leave now. Otherwise, everybody's going to get arrested. So, so there was 21 of us. My family of four left, leaving my mom behind. My other cousin, it's a Beaufort relative. That we don't have any outsider. It's just all relative, all my cousin on the boat. So there was 21 of us, and so we start sailing from that night, and we don't reach land until 3 days later. I think um, was 2 nights and 2 days in the boat, and then we reached Thailand. But then before we reached Thailand, we were encountered by the Thai privates. They when we were traveling on the third day, right? We saw on the in the ocean far away there was a little boat. It was side of a boat, and so we wave. Make sure we think that it was an international rescue ship or something. So we waved them for them to come over and rescue us because we don't want to, we want to be rescued by a bigger boat and not a small little boat here. And then by the time they come over, we recognize this is not the international rescue boat. It is rather the Thailand private. So they jump over, and then they search the boat for jewelries and gold, and and when they are doing that, they throw all the food into the ocean, all the food we have on the boat to for us to eat, however long we're on the boat. They throw everything in the ocean looking for gold. And when they didn't find any gold, they were thinking about taking the woman, but they didn't have time because at that time, lucky us, there was another boat begin to appear, and this is not obviously this is maybe a bigger boat for maybe an international rescue boat or something. And once they saw that boat, they left in a quick hurry. So luckily for us, no woman was been in kidnapped or taken away by the Thailand private. So when we see the boat, we wave, but they didn't see us. They didn't see us. They drove away. But then, thank God, you know, we were saved by that boat. Anyway, we sailed for another maybe half a day. Then we spot land. And then everybody was so happy, and then everybody was swimming. So when we landed at one of the village in Thailand, right? So that night, the people are very friendly. They took us in and they feed us dinner. They pour our boat in, and they wow they taken us to their houses to have us take showers and making meal for us. There are people outside looking for gold. You know, look everywhere to see if we have anything valuable for them to take, but there was none. So they broken up the boats into pieces. Also, that very same night, they took us, all of us, 21 of us, into a school building. It was a school during the daytime, but at nighttime, it's empty. So they told us to stay to spend one night at the school buildings, and so that tomorrow morning there was someone is gonna take us to the refugees camp. So we stay there. But in the middle of the night, we heard noises. I heard noises, and because my dad woke me up, my dad said, "Hey, we have been in. There's somebody wanted to break in," and so my dad, my uncle, and my cousin, who was man at that time, you know, my dad probably was in his late 30, early 40. My uncle too, in his late 30, and my cousin, he's in his 20s. He's like a grown gentleman. So they are trying to break into the building and take the woman. They already walk in the building, take some of my cousin who are like 16 and 18 and 19 and 20 years old. They took the woman into the rooms already. By the time that they touched they come and grabbed my uncle's wife, he fought back. He fought back, and then everybody, all the men, start fighting back, and we scream, we yell, and we make noise. We scream, so that you know, all the people in the village can hear us. And then we scream so loud, and we break their heads and whatever. I even remember my dad was we have a crack right in his forehead because he fight back, and then they hit him on the head. Anyway, he got a scar right here too, up until now. So we fight back and we scream, and then all the village people come over, and then those people ran away. And so once again, we were so blessed, we were safe. Nobody was being raped, you know, because we fight back. And so we wouldn't feel safe, so we stay together and we stay up all night. And then the next day, the Thai official sent someone and take us to a refugees camp. It's called Songkhla. I think I wrote that down on one of my questionnaire. Songkhla, a refugees camp. The Songkhla camp is really fun. I really like it there. You know, I really like to visit there if I could. It's like in front. The camp is on a beach, so every day I gotta go and swim in the ocean and get the clams on the beach shore. Oh, I guess that the time at the Songkhla camp is very, very nice. You know, like I was a kid, I don't know nothing. I don't know what the future holds, or the past, what it means for me. You know, but all I know is that, you know, we play all day long. We didn't have to go to school. We don't have to do anything. We just waiting for them to move us from Songkhla camp into a CQ camp. The CQ camp is a formal, like a refugees camp. The Songkhla camp is like an intensive, you know, they process you and then they send you to a CQ camp. So at the time there, nobody cares about anything. We just enjoy and relax and looking forward to a day so that they can transfer us somewhere. So 6 months later, we got transferred to the CQ camp. And the CQ camp is bigger. It has I forgot how many buildings, but there's a lot of buildings. They call it Barak, and I'm in building number 18. And in one building, it can hold like probably 500 or 600 people. It was just they're given us a slot right here, and in this one slot there's a family, and so it's like it's a big building, and they're giving a slot to each family, and so it was very crowded. Life in the CQ camp was hard. I think they give our food 2 times a week, and every time they give us some rice, some canned food, some meat. The meat would only last us 1 meal, but mostly the canned food. I think the fish canned food. I forgot what it says. What's the name of it? But it's like this, and it's red. Cá mòi, cá mòi. So this is a fish in a can with a tomato sauce. We eat that almost every day, almost every meal, because that's all that we have. So I think that was it. One of the things that I liked there was that sometimes we have a movie night. I think that some charity organizations, they bringing like you know how you go to the flea market and try and watch movies, the drive-in, right? They would have a big screen TV like that, and then they play movie all night long. And before they come, we would try to make food, like we flowers, and we fried it up and make some kind of dessert, and we would stay up all night long and watch. And they do that maybe the 1 year and a half that I stay there, I had a chance to do that twice. They do that twice, so maybe they do it once a year or twice a year. I don't know, I can't remember, but that was a fun part of it. They also have a school there for us to go to school. I remember I went to school, and my sister go to school, and my brother go to school. My sister got an honor award. I think I even have a picture until now. If you want a picture, I can send you that pictures too. We got an award. We go to school, and oh, okay. At 7 o'clock every day, we have to rise up and salute the Thai flag. So 7 o'clock, you have to be ready, get up and go in front of the building and lay that up and then do the salute slap. If you're not up, the police, the police in the camp, they would come inside the building, and anyone who slipped in or did not hear that or did not come outside and salute, they got beat up. So there's a couple of people who didn't hear the bell or didn't wake up. They got beat up so bad. So that's the thing. Let's see what else is live in CQ. And then they have a church. We went to church. They even have restaurant for people who has money to go and eat too. The restaurant is been operated by one of the refugees. If you are refugees, you come there and then you have money, something that you brought with you from Vietnam, then you open a shop and you sell stuff. You can do all that. It's like it's like a normal, you know, like here, you know, if you have money, you open a shop and you sell, no problem. And so some people who escape with money, they open shops and they sell coffee, and they sell soups, and they sell noodles, and they sell rice. But people who has a relative in America who send them money, you know, we only have one relative in here in the United States that escaped before us. And, you know, he cannot be sending, he just got there too, when he have to take care of family. He don't have much left to send to all of us in the refugees camp, right? So he once in a while, rate while he sent us $100. And then all of us would split that up and then among us. And so we can, sometimes we have some money, but most of the time we don't have money and we don't have food. We just eat rice with canned food. Yeah.